And we head to Mexico where we have an official upset alert. Merida, Mexico, the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. And this tennis coverage is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the fair dealing. And we're also covered under the Digital Millennium Act. Alina Korneeva having an amazing week here in Mexico. We saw her take out big game Alicia Parks, who won her first main tour championship last year in Lyons, France. We saw her take out Anna Blinkova, a fellow countrywoman who's got two main tour championships from New Haven and Cluj-Napoca, where she had that epic battle with Anastasia Potapova, Jasmine Polini, an amazing champion from Russia, but also possibly the most impressive victory this week against defensive powerhouse Sarah Cerebos Termo, who's got two main tour championships. We saw her win Mexico here a couple of years ago and Cleveland this past year. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, two-time Junior Slam champion. She won the Australian Open, taking out Mira Andreeva. We also saw her win the French Open. She is the future of Russian tennis. And when you're a star in Russia, it's not like the United States. Look, you can be a teenage phenom. You can hire an agent, a management company, and you can get with the right team and they can help guide your career. When you're a superstar in Russia, they put all of their resources in you. And this is why I'm telling you, Korneeva is going to be the future of Russian tennis. She's going to be a star on the world tour. She is a solid player. She did not lose a single set this week. However, taking on Sonmez, and she has been playing amazing. I've been telling you guys about her all week long. An amazing tournament for her, guys. Now, she took out Carly to start things off. That went 3 sets. Calling for the physio, very exhausted. Then she would take out the hard-hitting French woman, Bonjour, comment allez-vous, all my Frenchmen and women checking in. Elsa Jackmont, who's got a very powerful serve. A rocket who took out Robin Montgomery, another multiple Junior Slam champion. But then she took out the number 1 seed. That's right, guys. That's Sonmez right there. The number 1 seed, Renata, in 3 sets. And these Mexican fans were shocked. The hometown favorite, Renata, won her first main tour championship last year. Right? An amazing win there. And I want to say that was in Argentina. Was that right? Am I correct there? But listen, then she follows it up here with a very impressive victory over Alina Korneeva. Now, Sonmez did not have this illustrious junior career. She does have 4 championships on the lower level. But listen, guys, she would say after getting the victory, yes, the upset alert is complete. Sonmez Zeynep from Turkey gets the victory, guys, and she does it in straight sets. A 4-1 underdog at some points in this match, ranked 127th in the rankings. However, guys, she advances to her first main tour championship after making her first main tour semifinal. This is new territory for her. Right now, she's up as high as 105 in the rankings. If she wins this title here, we could see her in good company. I don't know, somewhere around 80th on tour. We got Sloane Stephens, who's ranked 81st. Nadia Podoroska, who's ranked 82nd. Ayla Tomljanovic, who's ranked 83rd. Big Game Sophia Kenin, who's ranked 84th. Harriet Dart, who's ranked 85th. Laura Sigmund's ranked 86th. And Haley Baptiste is ranked 90th, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Sonmez gets the job done. And I'm telling you guys, she's certified. She's got a great backhand. She's got great will and mental toughness. She's called for the physio so many times this week. I think the average player would have been quit. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, she's played 98 service games this week in only 6 days. Something like 10 or 11 sets. And she got the job done today in straight sets. She's going to have adequate time to rest. She's going to take on the winner of Ann Lee and Polina Kunmatova. That's Kunmatova's younger sister. Now, listen, she's never faced Ann Lee, but I kind of gave you a preview on how that match could go. Ann Lee's got a lot of power, but if Sonmez gets balls back, if she makes Ann Lee make shots, I think she can win some of those rallies. Polina has defeated Sonmez in the past, although Sonmez does own the head-to-head 2-1. They recently faced each other, and listen, guys, they played in Istanbul. That's right, the hometown for Sonmez, and she lost in front of her hometown crowd. And Polina was seated there. She was the 3rd seed. That was a round of 16. But they also played in Trevana, where Sonmez won that in straight sets, 6-4, 6-2, and that was this year. So listen, guys, I'm thinking she probably wants to face Polina, but listen, guys, either way, she deserves to be here. She played an amazing tournament this week, an amazing match today. And how did she do it? She was down 4-2, but she stuck with it. Now, in between rallies, I think her backhand's amazing. She's got a nice forehand, but she's very fast and explosive. And seeing her call for the physio just weak, just possibly needing nutrients. I mean, she had nearly a 3-hour match with Renata. And look, I just think with the weather and everything going here, playing 98 service games in 6 days, possibly a little fatigued. She hasn't gone this deep on the main tour, and all of these ladies are game. They're all amazing. It's going to make you tired, because this is why I like watching ITF and some of these 250 tournaments, is because these ladies, they're fighting for their careers. And Sonmez would say it best after walking to her bench in the post-match interview. She has some words for the fans. Listen, guys, she had a cheering section here. She couldn't believe it. Towel over the face. Emotional. She deserves it. She played an amazing match. Take a look at the cheering section going wild. They want their ball signed, ladies and gentlemen. And let's hear from Sonmez after hugging her coach. Amazing match.
Feeling so good physically. So it means a lot to be able to play the final here. It's my first final.
Exactly. Her first final on the main tour. It would be an amazing story if she can win it. But, guys, she deserves it. How did she do it? Take a look here. The double faults from Korneeva really put her on the back foot on some of these second serves. 9 double faults overall. Yeah, she's a tough opponent. I do like her serve overall. She's got good posture, but I do think at this point of her career, she's sometimes more comfortable playing defense. She's a pretty good defender. She's got to work on that first serve, 46%. For most of the match, around that 46 percentile range, and a semifinal match is not going to get the job done. As you can see, Sonmez getting it done on the first serve. The winners, Alina was a little bit more aggressive. I do felt that Sonmez being fatigued and tired. She played a lot more defensive and a lot more strategic, just reducing her unforced errors. That's right, guys. Nearly 40 unforced errors for Korneeva. That's a lot, a little bit too many. And when it came down to the pressure point situation, Sonmez got the job done. Again, she'll take on the winner of Ann Lee, Polina Kunamatova. The rain delay from last night, that match, Polina had the opportunity to serve it out with a break, but Ann Lee would break back. The rain came. That match would resume and stop a couple times in between the rain, but they're going to get it on right now. A third set, winner take all. Winner goes to the championship match to face Sonmez. Who do you guys got? Like the video, show some love. Congratulations to Sonmez. It's been 15 years in the making. I guess she started playing tennis around 6 or 7, but from what I've seen this week out of her, she's big time, and she's going to be here for a long time on the main tour. Tennis in a minute. We'll be back.